VeCHAIN token holder, VeCHAIN holders and money makers, welcome back to the channel. This video covers how you can predict VeCHAIN price point yourself. I'll be pulling a couple of charts. I'll be showing you how Bitcoin is correlated with VeCHAIN as you can see on my screen. So we'll take a look further into how you can predict that yourself as well. We'll further look into how VeCHAIN has been trading for last 7 days and what is up in the game for VeCHAIN and VET token. We'll also talk about how the fear and greed index is working out. We'll take a look. I pulled a couple of charts, so we'll take a look into what is the price point that you should be looking for when it comes to VeCHAIN, especially with some of the price point that we are seeing the resistance as well as a strong support. So without further delay, be sure to hit the like button so this video can reach to more and more people, and also subscribe to the channel. I have been covering VeCHAIN. VeCHAIN has a massive potential that I'll be covering as well, up to 500% plus, and this is not me saying, this is the analysts are predicting about the VeCHAIN price point. So don't miss out on a juicy crypto token which is pretty stable, has real-time use case. If you remember, VeCHAIN has a tie-up with MasterCard. They are into backing into Australia and China supply chain management. Not only that, they have 2 years of partnership with Walmart. More on the top of that, VeCHAIN started working in the metaverse industry with ExoWorld, which is going to be fantastic for VeCHAIN. So we'll talk about all that juicy information. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out, as well as it is a tremendous help for this channel. Now, if you take a look, crypto is coming back. It is getting back into the neutral zone at the moment. Bitcoin is 47,000 plus 0.016%. It is down still though for last 7 days, 8.46%. Same for Ether, up 2.22%. Last 24 hours, down 6 to 7%. Let's take a look at what VeCHAIN is doing. VeCHAIN has come up recently 1.47%, 0.08822, and it is up 13% in the last 7 days. Now, what I wanted to quickly show you is how you can predict the VeCHAIN price point yourself as well. Take a look what you see on my screen, and I wanted to precisely talk about right here. So this is the Bitcoin chart, this is the VeCHAIN chart for last 7 days. Remember, when VeCHAIN was up right here, VeCHAIN got the spike, Bitcoin spiked up at the same time VeCHAIN spiked up as well. Now there's a little bit of latency, so VeCHAIN goes up faster than Bitcoin for obvious reasons. Bitcoin is a massive cryptocurrency. Not many people can buy at this price point. However, a ton of people keep buying in fraction as well. Take a look at the circulation supply yourself, 18.9 million, very small circulation supply, versus VeCHAIN has 64.32 billion. But you also want to notice that the price point is pretty low for VeCHAIN, 789 cents. So many people can afford it and they can hold it for a long time. Also, there's a great staking available for VeCHAIN. People buy VeCHAIN for that purpose, is for passive income as well. But VeCHAIN goes, and this is what happened historically. This may or may not happen, but this is worth noting. This is why I'm putting in front of you. Be sure to hit the like button. Don't forget that, subscribe to the channel as well. But let's take a look right now. When VeCHAIN started going up, at the same time, right after that, Bitcoin started going up. Sometimes there's a slight delay, and this delay is within half an hour, within minutes, or maybe within an hour or two. But when Bitcoin goes down, it also started going down. When VeCHAIN once again went down here, Bitcoin was down once again, and Bitcoin started going up, VeCHAIN started going up as well, as you can see. So in other words, what you want to think about, when Bitcoin goes up, VeCHAIN goes up, and that's how you can potentially predict the price point. Now, why it is important? Because VeCHAIN is one of the growing crypto. It has tremendous potential. In my opinion, it can 2x or more, even 10x in 2022. We'll see what happens next based on some of the catalysts. What you also want to notice is the fear and greed index. Take a look right here. We are at 29 fear greed index, which means we are in still fear. We were in extreme fear last month with 25. We got back into in a little bit of better zone with 40 index in fear. Now yesterday we were in fear 29. We are in fear now at the moment as well. Now when we are in fear, people will not buy, and people will start buying. For the mass audience, they'll start buying. Mass investors, they'll start buying when we get back into the green zone, and then they will create fear of missing out, which is how the cryptocurrency will go up. We have seen that historically. Now, if you think about what Bitcoin is doing, usually this is the historical, and this is pretty interesting, so I wanted to share really quickly with you. Bitcoin has risen 7 to 36% in the first week of January each year since 2018. Now let's take a look what it is doing at the moment. Right now, if you take a look at last 7 days, Bitcoin is down 8 to 9%. Now it may go up 6 to 7%. Now this is based on the tradition that happens with Bitcoin every single year. There are a few reasons as to why that is happening. This is not just coincidence. Number one, in the last week of December, many people, including all the retailers, all the institutions, they will start selling cryptocurrency, or not only cryptocurrency, their assets in stock, their real estate, so on and so forth, to make sure that they have that tax harvesting put in place for their book of business. So there is a sell-off that happens, and usually the assets go down, and we have seen that repeatedly. What happens in January, people will start booking more and more into it. They're adding more and more into their portfolio as to what they want to do in 2022 in terms of investment. And Bitcoin is not a stranger. It is one of the leading cryptocurrency in the town, and Bitcoin is leading the market. So people will put some of their money into Bitcoin, especially bigger institution investors. They'll start dumping money into crypto. If they dump money into crypto, Bitcoin will be their first choice, which is why Bitcoin goes up. That's number one. Number two is a lot of retailers will start following the crypto market. Once institutions buy that, crypto will start going up. If crypto goes up, people will start have fear of missing out. They'll keep buying more and more and more cryptocurrency, including Bitcoin. That's why it goes up. Some analysts are expecting big things for Bitcoin shortly. In one, institutional selling that has subsided and capital gets deployed onto the market, as precisely we just talked about. Now, these are the numbers that you want to look into what happened to Bitcoin in past years. In 2018, plus 18%, 2019, plus 7% in the first week of January. So keep that in mind. Once again, 2018, 18%, 2018, 18%, 2019, 7%, 2020, 13%, and 2021, 36%. We'll see what this year does. So we are going to see that the bull may come up, and we will see some of the momentum in the cryptocurrency. Let's go back to what I wanted to talk about, VeCHAIN. VeCHAIN has been sustained pretty strongly. As you can see, the price point came up. Our volume came up as well. Every single time for any cryptocurrency, when the volume goes up, that excites me. Take a look right now for VeCHAIN, VET token, 216 million in volume, which is up 11 to 12% in last 24 hours, which is massive. We are looking at the 64.32 billion VET supply. So it's not huge like what we see for other cryptocurrencies, including Dogecoin. Dogecoin has more than 130 to 133 billion in circulation supply, with the max supply of VeCHAIN is 86.7 billion, which is once again pretty reasonable number in my opinion. If you take a look, one of the big catalysts coming up for VeCHAIN is Webull. Webull may launch VeCHAIN very soon. They recently did in November this survey where 85.2% people wanted to have VET token listed and supported by Webull. Webull is one of the biggest and popular platform. If Webull announces and starts supporting VeCHAIN, it's going to be super impressive because many people will start buying and be able to buy VeCHAIN very easily because they're already signed up for Webull. Now, in the meantime, if you want to buy VeCHAIN, where you can buy on Binance, you can also buy on Bitpanda, Gate.io, you can buy on KuCoin, you can also buy on Kraken, some of the important and very popular platforms. In other words, I'll link this particular article into the description below so you can check that out. Let's go back to the chart that I was talking about. We have seen VeCHAIN start getting back up as soon as it hits 824 level. In the past, we saw that this level, it went to 563, but we did not really see for a long time. Last time we saw that before 5 or 6 months that VeCHAIN hit that. I've been seeing that VeCHAIN goes back up. So take a look right here. 823 started going back up. Once again, it made another higher high. So there before, their high was 15 cents. Now this time around they made 16 cents. Now we are getting back to 824 zone once again. We did not really go down. We started going back up. We went to 1028 in last few days, and I precisely called out. Take a look right here. If I go back 7 days, you should be able to see when we were all-time high before 7 days on 27th of December, we were at 0.10201020, which was once again a high price point. We got back down now to 82. Now this 82 started rebounding as I just mentioned. Now we'll see what the future brings, but if Bitcoin goes up once again to my original point, VeCHAIN, we can expect it'll go up. Now you want to keep an eye out if it starts making higher highs. In my opinion, it'll start making higher highs. Take a look right here. It was a low, it went to the low again, and it made a high, went to low, once again a higher high, it went to 82, once again it made higher high, and higher high, and this time around it went to 16 cents, 17 cents, and then 18 cents. So I wouldn't be surprised if it does, it repeat that pattern again. Now what you want to think about when you think about VeCHAIN is one of this price point that once it crosses 8687 it sustains. The next stop for VeCHAIN based on the Fibonacci is 97 level or 1020 level as we have seen in the past. Holiday season is over. January sees redeployment. Sophisticated traders started long position in the calendar futures. Already we are 3rd January, 3 days beyond the new year. 2 years of amazing partnership with Walmart is adding a ton of value. They are going to create some of the solid business use case within the supply chain management system, working hand in hand with QR codes, so on and so forth. Massive update on VeCHAIN and MasterCard relationship. ExoWorld is not going to stop either. It's going to get even more popular. Take a look at the whitelist tiers with 2200 VeCHAIN, 2500 VeCHAIN, so on and so forth. I hope you like this video. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video.